Hello, wonderful people. You are welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please kindly subscribe, like, and share. Also, click on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever I upload another new video. So, in this video, what I'll be showing you is how to make our twisted turban using a velvet material and a sequence material. So let me introduce the material we'll be needing. We'll be needing this sequence material, velvet fabric. This wording is a thick wording. Can you see? I will also need my office pin, needle and thread, my machine thread, and scissors with pull. Okay, guys, let us get started. All right, let me start by explaining to you how to make the base. I know this is not new to some people, but let me just explain it. So I have my material cut out already. The edge circumference side is 24 inches. I'm using 24 inches, and the width is 20 inches because this base is going to have a pleat at the front, like three pleats, just like this, and like this. So the reason why I'm using 24 inches is because this velvet material is not a stretchy velvet. Can you see? If you are using a stretchy velvet, 23 inches is okay for you. And the width you can increase your own or reduce it depending on the pleats you want to make at the front, or depending on what your customer wants, maybe bigger than this or smaller than this. So we'll be forming a plate at the front of the base. So I will be having three pleats. The first one, let me turn it like this so that we can understand. I will fold like about 1 inch or 1 1/4. I will pin it down. I'll take it to my sewing machine and sew it straight. I will just sew it straight. Remember, I'm not using a stretching velvet, but it's the same thing. So I'll take it to my sewing machine now and sew it straight. After sewing, I'll pleat another one on it to cover where I sewed on the first pleat. I'll pin it down, sew it again. So it depends on the number of pleats you want, maybe two, three, or four. So I'll be using three on my own. So I'll just take it to my sewing machine and sew one after the other. The new pleats, the next plate must cover the first one where you sew. It's not cover it like that, covered where you sewed. I don't know, maybe you are getting what I'm saying, but I think you should get it. So I'll go and sew it now. I'll show you the next thing. And here is what you will have after sewing. This is the three pleats. So the next thing now is to fold it right side face, the right side face, the right side, measure your head circumference. My head circumference is 22 divided by 2. That is 11. I'll measure 11 and a half because it's not a stretching material. That it will be okay for that person. And it's 11 is still okay for me. I can still use it 11. So sew it the way you sew your turban, measure 3 inches from here and sew it the way I shock it out. Can you see? So I'll take it to my sewing machine and sew it the way I explained to you. So we can set this one aside now and move to the next one, the design that will be on top. Okay, maybe let me just sew it so that we can finish it at once. I've already sewed it. So sorry, I forgot to say something before I went to sew. So from two, you measure 2 inches from here, from the band, and leave 2 inches opened before you continue to sew like this. The reason is that the design is going to enter these 2 inches you left. So make sure you leave 2 inches while sewing your hole. You measure 2 inches from here to here and sew. And that 2 inches you will leave it open and continue your sewing. So now cut out the excess that you have here. Take your needle and thread. Do a running stitch or a gather around the place you sewed. Just a running stitches like this. So I don't want this video to be too long. Just a running stitch like this and you tie it. The running stitch is going to stop where you stop sewing before you reach the 2 inches left. We are done with the base, so let us move to the design. We'll be needing this velvet material and the sequence for the twisted design. So now the measurement I'm using here is 4 inches by 38 inches. The width from here to here is 8 inches and the length is 38 inches. The same applies to the sequence. So what I did now is I turn it the right side, facing the right side, and take it to my sewing machine and sew it straight. I sew it straight. So the same apply with the second, with this one, and remember that I'm using the same measurement, 8 inches by 38 inches. If you are using a stretchy material, a stretchy fabric like velvet, you can use 36 inches. It's okay for you. So I'll be turning it out now. And these are the two fabric that we'll be using. So for the treaty to be bulky, we need a wording to put inside. You can use a wording, you can use your what is it called now? Your fiber, and you can also use a foam. So this is a fiber. You can put it inside, and this is the foam that you can use. But when I'm dealing with this design, I like to use a wording, a thick wording is inside. So before we insert the wording inside the fabric, get your temple measure 2 inches from the top. Here, 2 inches. That is where the wording we're going to stop when we put it inside. The same apply to the sequence. So now we'll be putting it inside the material. Sorry, I didn't tell you the measurement I use. 4 inches from here to here is 4 inches, and the length I used 35 inches. From here to here, 4 inches, and the length is 35 inches. The wording is inside the fabric already, so and it's stopped at that 2 inches. Can you see? So I'll put it on it like this. The sewing part is facing up. Can you see? So I'll put it on it like this. I take it to my sewing machine and sew it straight. So after sewing straight, you can tell someone to help you to hold it and begin to twist. Let me first sew it now. And now I've sewed it. So when you are sewing on it, you must sew the word into the fabric. You must sew them together. So if you don't see anybody around it to help you to hold it, on your sewing machine where you used to put your thread, just use it to just use the iron on it, like use it to hang it on the iron and start twisting. So when you are twisting, it must be hard. It's not that you just lose your end like that because you have already put something inside. So when you are twisting it, you have to adding your hand on it. So I don't see anybody around me now. So I have to look for a way to do that. So I'm going to twist it now and show you the next thing to do. So I'll go and twist it very well. It is not hard, just the way I'm doing my hand. That is how you're going to do it. So after you're done twisting it, just take your thread and tie it. You must tie it firmly, and then you can also sew it together. But I prefer to tie. Now we'll be facing the twisting to the base. So just put it inside the hole I asked you to leave that time. You put it inside it this way, and the other one will come like this again and put it inside it. You can also attach it to it like this, but I will not be attaching it only at the back. I'll be attaching the twisting too. I'll just put it inside the hole, take my needle and thread and sew it to it. I believe you understand me. Please, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please kindly subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. You must subscribe. So after putting this inside it, take your needle and thread and sew it to the base. Can you see what I'm doing? This is the twist and this is the base. So I'm just sewing it together, and I will make sure I sew it round like this so that the twist can be firm, like firm on it. And I must make sure I sew it properly before I just cut out the thread. So when you are done tacking, make sure you tack it very well. Just cut out the excess that you have here. Trim it out. Trim out the excess. So, and we are done with our twisted turban. So this is simple to make. Within 30 minutes you are done making your turban. You see? Can you see? Can you see? So you can just mix your own with gold. It doesn't necessary to be a silver sequence. Alright, thanks for watching. Please don't watch without subscribing to our channel. Kindly subscribe and like, share, and comment. Thanks. Bye bye.